Botanicula is the latest point-and-clicker from the people that brought us the excellent Machinarium, and it's without a doubt one of the most adorable games we've ever played. Observe.
Is pretty straightforward in a weird and wonderful kind of way. You leave these 5 little animal plant-like thingies throughout their tree to save it from a bunch of creepy life-sucking spider thingies.
No, they claim this is actually a point-and-click explorer rather than an adventure, and you can see why. The focus is on simply exploring the levels and on clicking on everything you can, rather than solving lots of processor-intensive puzzles.
Yeah, they're mostly little fetch quests where you need to go and find a particular object and bring it to the right place. There are a few little mini games here too, like a volleyball match, a ladybug race, and a maze, which were great. But there was one puzzle where you had to blow on a bunch of horns to create different animals, and I don't know, there must have been some logic to it, but it was such an illogical logic that I ended up just guessing until I got it right.
Yeah, that one got me too, and it's easy to miss something because you often have to click things more than once to get the object to activate before you can move on, and there were a few times where I was just going around in circles because I wasn't sure what I'd missed.
Yeah, it's an easy game though, and it's impossible to get frustrated because you'll be smiling the whole way through. Almost everything you click on manages to surprise and delight in some way. As you can see, it just looks amazing, and the music is so uplifting and joyful, and the way it builds as you interact with the world is just great. Playing this is like having sunshine and happiness just poured into your eyeballs.
Affirmative. The audio definitely deserves special mention too. Besides having an excellent soundtrack, I also enjoyed all their silly voices and how most of the sound effects are just made by people.
All the design of the creatures is wonderful too because they're so cute. Even the creepy ones are disturbingly cute. But why there are little penguins in a tree, I don't know. But you know what? I don't care. I like them.
And for every critter you discover, you unlock a little collector card. A lot of the critters are fairly well hidden too, so it's a good incentive to explore and click on everything you can. Especially since you get some bonus presents at the end, based on how many you find.
I loved it when you needed to choose which little guy was needed for a particular job, although I found myself clicking on the wrong one on purpose, just because I love to see their little animations play out.
Normally with a game like this, because it's so simple, I find that a bit frustrating not having any challenge, but there's just so much wonderful stuff to click and play with in this world. I had a great time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best game if you really want something to strain your brain, but you're right, it's such a joy to play through. I'm giving it 8.5 out of 10 rubber chickens.
I'm giving it 8.
Oh, I'm off to read the news.
Have a good time.
Oh, I will.
Darren, give me some gardening tips because my garden is cement and I've got nothing growing there.
Have you considered crop rotation?
Crop rotation, explain.
Oh, it's a process by which you alternate crops over various years in order to optimise the nutrient levels of the soil.